Hi all, this is Surya from Department of Computer Science, Full Stack Web Development. So today we are going to see about software engineering. In software engineering, we are going to see about Unit 4, that is software testing. What is software testing and their strategies, the topic 1. And here a high level document is used to validate the test types or levels to be executed for the product, and they specify the software development life cycle. Testing approach is known as test strategy document. Once the test strategy has been written, we cannot modify it, and it is approved by the project manager development team. Here the software testing strategies are black box testing, white box testing, unit testing, integration testing, and functional testing. They test the functionality of the software without looking at the internal code structure. Whiteboard testing test the internal code structure and logic of the software. Unit testing test involves individual units or components of the software to ensure they are functioning intended. Integration testing test the integration of the different components of the software to ensure they work together as system. Function testing test the function requirement of the software to ensure they are met. System testing, acceptance testing, rejection testing, and performance testing, security testing. Now first one, that is system testing. Test the complete software system to ensure it meets the specified requirements. Acceptance testing test the software to ensure it meets the customer or end user expectation. Regression testing test the software after changing or modification have been made to ensure the change have not introduced new defects. Perform testing test the software to determine its performance characteristics such as speed, scalability, and stability. Security testing test the software to identify vulnerability and ensure it meets security requirements. Debugging. What is debugging? Debugging is a process of identifying and resolving errors or bugs in a software system. It is used for resolving more errors and bugs, and it is essential skill for developers, as even well-designed software can contain bugs that need to be addressed to ensure proper functionality. The debugging processes. First one, that is reproducing the issues. The first step in debugging is to reproduce a problem. This often involves running the software with the same inputs or condition that caused the bug to occur the first place. Understanding the code. Once the issue is reproducible, developer needs to understand the relevant parts of the code that are involved in causing the problem. This may involve reviewing the code, including related document and specifications. Debugging. Here, isolating the bug. Developers needs to isolate the bug to understand the scope and impact. This may involve using debugging tools, logging, or other techniques to narrow down the cause of issue. Fixing the debug. Once the bug is isolated, developer can work on fixing it. This may involve modifying the code, adjusting the configuration, or making other changes to address the underlying issue. Testing the fix. After the bug is fixed, it's important to test the software to ensure that the problem has been resolved and that fix has not introduced any new issues. This may involve running automated tests and manual testing or both. Deploying the fixed Once the fix has been tested and verified, deploy the production environment. Assessment has been given, and you can assess and you can plan accordingly, and you can go along with your answers. Explain about the debugging, list out the testing strategies. Thank you all. Thank you so much for this.